Hope you are all well. Lovely to see you. Haven't been here for a couple of weeks. Sorry about that. Life taking over. So I'm just going to start off as I normally do. Just going to look and see what's going on for everybody at the moment. Hi, welcome everyone. Lovely to see you. I've missed you all. Excited to see you. Just let me know who's here and where you're from. That's lovely to know. If you let me know where you're from, that would be great. I know you're all looking from all around the world. So my name's Melanie Wellard and I live in the UK. I'm a psychic medium. I'm a healer, a Reiki master, coach, executive coach, lifestyle coach. Help you find your way forward using all my skills. I'm a chakra dance facilitator and I'm learning at the moment a new skill. I'm training to be a celebrant, so I will be able to do weddings, funerals, and officiate over weddings, funerals, and baby naming, or anyone naming. If you want to change your name, naming ceremonies, all sorts of rituals, and ceremonies. So I'm very excited about that new string to my bow. So hello everybody, lovely to see you. Thank you all for coming on. So I'm just going to look first. I like to do a reading for all of us. So I like to feel that I'm welcoming you into my home here to a lovely development evening, and that we're all cozied up together, shut out the world for just a moment. So I always say this at the beginning, please ignore any spammers, any trolls, whatever you want to call them. They're always saying to me, don't let yourself get distracted. Don't be distracted by someone trying to pull you over here going, oh, this looks lovely and juicy. Come and see me. Bite you into my tent. Okay, these are people just riding off the back of everybody else's work. Okay, so just leave them be. And let's all just be in this together. It's a bit like if someone's ringing the doorbell. I'm not going to answer the door. All right, so I'm going to do a reading for all of you to start with. Okay, so thank you for those where it's late in your country for staying up. Very lovely. Right. Okay, let's see what's going on for all of us. So this will be like the theme for today, the evening. I like to involve everybody. Well, okay. Well, I can tell that I do work with the angelics a lot, and they're very much with us. So first card I've got here is the Sacred Plan. Okay. And I think this really helps with feeling that there is a reason for everything. All right. This is what I'm getting told here is that there is always a reason for everything. And it's not being flippant saying that. We are on a path to learn. So it's like we've enrolled in this school, okay? And before we came, we might have ticked off particular, like if you're going to college, you tick off particular lessons you want to learn, what courses do you want to do, and then life will help. Whilst we can manifest how we learn that, if we get good at manifesting, it's what challenges are going to be presented to us and how we will respond is our learning that we're here to do. Because, you know, take something that's very much we're all aware of going on in the world at the moment, but how we are all responding to that is going to be very, very individual. Okay, so people are trying to pull you into different camps as if, you know, come over here to our group, and no, come over here to our group. And this is about your own soul telling you what steps to take here. So it's like, here's the challenge, how are you all going to deal with it? Okay, and how are you going to come out the other side? And I wrote an article last year, how do you wish to be remembered at the end of this? So what I'm getting this being brought back to me now to say, if you look back over the last year, are you Do you feel good about how you have traversed the times? Is there anything you'd have done differently? This isn't about judgment. This is about just saying, oh, I'm going to look back. How have I responded? How's my behavior been? How have I responded to others? Have I been kind? Have I been judgmental? Have I felt upset, anxious, angry, depressed? It's very much a review. It's like looking back, and obviously there's where we journey forward as well. That can influence how we take our next steps. Because the next card is cut the cords. Okay, and with this, what I'm feeling with this card, with cut the cords, is very much what do you need to let go of? Okay, it sounds obvious, but I also feel that I'm being shown cutting the cords of our own way of being. Okay, we might have seen ourselves behaving in a particular way, and we are now deciding that we want that to be a bit different. Okay, moving forward, we've learned, we've grown. I'm getting here that there is a danger of getting stuck. Okay, in a mindset. So we may have started out thinking a certain way, and then that's changed. Allow yourself to evolve. All right, I'm getting here because you know, it goes without saying. All right, this has all very much been about our spiritual growth. Okay, we are on this spiritual path, and we're faced with challenges, we're faced with mountains we have to climb, and it's all about how we then interact with that challenge. Okay, and I'm getting that being given very, very, very clearly now. So what do you need to leave behind? What cords do you need to cut? That could be people, that could be circumstances. Are you moving on from a job, a place, people? Are you finding that there were people in your life where that no longer resonates with you? But before you totally cut the cord, look at it as to why are you doing that? You know, is it right? Are you just moving away because you have a difference of opinion and you need to work that through? So this is all about going inward. All right, we need to focus inward to really hear what our hearts are telling us. All right, this is about soul growth, rather than what someone else might be telling you to do. Okay, and as I say, this is very much about where we are all going on our spiritual growth. And I'm being shown sort of like a path. Okay, I'm being drawn to this picture again, and the winding path. Okay, that it's not a straight line. All right, wicked. Think of it like a spiral. That it sometimes feels like we are going backwards as you go round the spiral, because you sort of dip down in order to go up again. And it sometimes feels like we're going backwards, but you're not. You're just going around the next neck of the spiral. Okay, so we're always moving onward, onward, onward. We're not going backwards, even though we might sometimes in our reality feel that. Okay, so I hope that's helped you all with where you are at the moment. Okay, with a variety of things. So let's get going with who is here. Who have we got tonight? So I'll be I do use a lot of oracle cards. I will sometimes also, as a psychic medium, I will be linking in with spirit and with higher sources. I work a lot with the angelics, as I say, so I may bring in, it's all individual for each person. Obviously I can't do full in-depth readings here, so if you want to work with me on a more personal level, you have something you want to move forward with, I do work with people over a long period of time. Because always remember, a reading can only give you so much. It's a snippet. It's especially online like this, can do a tiny bit, okay, but it often needs to go into a lot more depth. So my details will be below this video. But if you want to look me up, Melanie Wellard at melaniewellard.co.uk. I was going to give you email there, melaniewellard.co.uk. Okay. And then you'll see all the different things I do, and then you can just send me a message from there. That seems to be the easiest. But also find me on, if you want to follow me, I do regular little inspirational videos on my Facebook profile, just Melanie Wellard, just look me up. Okay, so we have Angela. Okay, Angela Simone. Okay, Angela. Right, let me just link in and see what we have for you. What do I need to bring in for you? Okay, Angela, I'm being drawn to a relationship here. I'd like to bring in the heart cards here for you. I feel there's been some real challenges in a relationship. I'm being shown sort of distance, if that makes sense. I feel this could be a love relationship. Yeah, and it's just like you're stretching apart, all right, but you're still connected, all right. So it's like stretching an elastic band. I'm being shown, you know, those exercise bands, they're showing it to me like one of those. So it's like, you know, you stretch it and stretch it and stretch it and stretch it, but they're quite tough, aren't they? So it's not like a little tiny elastic band. This feels like a really strong connection here, but you're sort of stretching it apart. So I just feel that, and that's going to ping back together again. Okay, so I do feel you can work your way through this, all right, and solve this. Sometimes it's just the how, isn't it? Okay, that's just jumped out. Is your third eye chakra. Okay. Right, I'm getting here that your intuition is giving you the answer, all right, but in some way, for some reason, you're shutting it down. I'm being shown that you're sort of like you're not listening to your intuition, for whatever reason. There's a lack of trust here, okay, but I am feeling that you know the answer, but there's some stubbornness going on here, if that makes sense. Feel like it could be on both sides, okay. And you know, we can be stubborn. It doesn't serve us very well, all right, just digging our heels in and I won't move. I've seen people live to great ages, well into old age, and they're still being stubborn. They haven't moved on in life because they just got stuck, all right. So I'm being given that. Don't become that, all right. Be more yielding. This isn't about giving in, but this is about being open to other solutions, okay. So I just want to see what's okay. Yeah, so it's what I mean. Sorry, this one, win or lose. This is almost like you've got into this. I'm being shown this as it's almost this mindset. Am I going to win or lose? It's a battle, okay. But this is with the teach card here. What I'm getting is that you are here to really learn from this. This is again one of your life lessons, and learning. Don't waste life through getting into this win or lose. I've got to win at all costs or I lose. This feels like you've got to develop a win-win situation, okay? So this is about learning and in tuning into that intuition, to find your way forward with this. There you go. So I've just pulled you another one. This is where they back it up. Surrender your attachments to results. That's that stop getting caught up in this win-lose situation, okay. It's not serving you, and as I say, they're sort of giving you the thumbs up. You don't want to end up later on in life that you're still stuck in that rigidity. Forgiveness, I'm getting a lot of need for forgiveness here, okay. Yeah, again, surrender to the wisdom of your body, your own body. I'm feeling that intuition again. It's like you're getting the answer, but you're going, I don't want to hear it. No, I'm going to stick with this. That person's hurt me and I'm not going to forgive them, and but it's all it's doing. It's like you're hitting yourself is what I'm getting with this. Okay. Okay, I'm just pulling different packs of cards to see what else, if there's any other answer to this, Angela. And again, I've got the moon card here, and I'm just going to read you what it says. Powerful intuitive epiphanies. So we're back to that intuition, what I was saying earlier. Okay, you need to open up to that, because it's like they're trying to guide you, they're trying to help you. You're asking for help, but you need to open and listen to it, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of the situation. So that sums up everything I've said. It's looking a bit deeper at this, okay. Stop that stretching of that band so much, be a bit more yielding, come towards each other a bit more. If this isn't, I keep getting it's a love relationship, but it might not be a partner relationship. It could be, I feel that you'll know who this is, okay. So any love relationship, so somebody you care about, but it's almost like you're turning away, and I just feel that there could be reconciliation here. Okay, I hope that helped. Okay. What else have we got? Polly Molly. Hi, Polly. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you for all for letting me know where you're coming from. That's lovely to hear. Thank you. It's just nice. You sort of feel, I just feel this is amazing. This is what I love about technology. We can all be sitting here. It's like I used to have, I run little meditation groups, and obviously those are people that are local to me. So to be able to now, and I'm going to be starting to run development groups, again, meditation groups online. So do write to me if you feel that you'd be interested in being considered, and then I can try and find times. I can do one for Australia or one for other parts of the world and one for the UK. And so if you'd like to, please let me know. Okay. All right. So Polly Molly. Right. Let's see what's going on with you, Polly. Right. I'm being told to call from these cards here. But the answer is simple for you. All right, let's see what's going on with you. Right, I'm getting the words open your eyes, okay? And what I'm feeling here is open your eyes to the truth, okay? There's also a bit of stubbornness going on with you as well. It's like, I don't want to know, I don't want to know, all right? So I'm just going to see what, because I'm getting a lovely bubbly personality with you. And a lot of the time you can be quite easygoing, but when your mind is set on something, you can, which is good. You have you set your sights on something and you go for it. But again, just be careful. It's almost like this is an underlying message here today of just be careful. We can all do it. We can just get stuck, and then we say, "This is my opinion," and this is my. Be open to, this is your opinion today, but you get more information tomorrow, and then you can find out something different. Whereas, as I say, I see a lot sometimes where people get stuck and they won't allow another opinion to be heard. And then it's, hang on, I'll lose face if I change my mind. No, you won't. You'll feel in a much worse situation if you stay stuck. Very sad if we stay stuck in something when the world is there teaching us every day. I know myself, I'm learning. I learn off everybody. I'm learning off you. I'm learning off your energies. I learn off everything. And I can really feel strongly about something one day on a fixed sign, so that's in my nature. And then it's like, oh, hang on a minute. Do I really think that today? Or, oh, I've now learned that information. And that's the energy that I'm picking up with you. Okay, Polly? Right. Yeah, okay. So what I pulled for you here is drop it. All right. So I am feeling that, let it go. Just you'll feel lighter by letting it go. But I'm also got here seek an expert. So this is where I was this is sort of backing up what I was just saying. I've got seek an expert, which feels like find out more information, get yourself unstuck from this and just find out more information. Listen to somebody else, go exploring to get some more knowledge, and then just get more balance on the situation. Because you've also got here put others first. So I feel there's a need to listen to somebody else's opinion, okay, or somebody else's voice. I'm just getting here, listen to somebody else's voice to allow you to reassess. All right, maybe this is the thing of our times now. We all need to, we're on shifting sand all the time, okay? The ground is moving beneath us. Some of you are in parts of the world that just had earthquakes. You know that for a reality. The ground literally shifts beneath you. But that, as an analogy, is in our lives. It's constantly shifting, and what we've been shown is that change is inevitable. What do they say? It's just one of those certainties of life that change happens every day. We're changing. Our cells are changing in our bodies. We look in the mirror and we look different. We're changing. So we have to make sure that we move with the changes and allow ourselves to be more flexible, because the more we go with the flow, the more, rather than clinging to the edge, you know, like when you used to cling to the edge of a swimming pool when you're going, I don't want to swim in the middle, or an ice rink, always showing. And it's like sometimes just prizing your fingers off the edge and get in the middle and go with the flow. Okay, you might get knocked down a bit, you know, another skater might come sailing through, but you've got your little armbands on, you know, and then you get to a point where you can take those off. So I'm just getting here that there is a need, Polly, to just, you know, hear someone else out, just see something from a different perspective. Okay. Okay, hope that helped. Right, who we got? Georgie Morris. Hi, from the UK. Just writing you down so I don't forget. Right, okay, Georgie Morris. Right, let's see what's going on with you, Georgie. I'm going to use some sound here just to clear away. Okay. Right, I was drawn to pick this up, Georgie, and I'm just feeling that you're in need of healing, if you understand that. I just feel that your energy's pretty low, and it just feels like needing a bit of TLC is what I'm getting here. All right. Does that make sense? I want to wrap you in cotton wool a bit, my love. So I want to wrap you up in a cozy blanket and just give you some TLC. And I feel at the moment, if you're not getting this from somebody else, then please address it with yourself. All right. Okay. Right. Just going to pull a card for you, Georgie. Yeah, it's like, would you understand if I say it's like your light's gone out? I feel that you're normally very upbeat and very optimistic person, and I just feel that, you know, I just feel tired with you, exhausted. It's just like it's too hard now. I feel this will pass, but I do feel that you need to just treat yourself, do something nice for yourself. What are some small things that bring you joy? Bring those into your life. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, well, you've got straight away, you've got guardian angels. So I do feel that you are very protected, and I do feel you're very spiritual. All right, so I think you know this, but you're not necessarily asking for help. Okay, so I do ask you to just to reach out. And you've also got here intuition and downloads. So I'm feeling as well that you're feeling the connection to spirit, but you're also feeling that those changes are taking place, that those downloads are coming in. And I think this is contributing to your tiredness. All right. It's just like things are shifting and changing with all of us. Our energies are changing, and we need to keep taking time out just to rest, to allow that to take place. All right. Right, you got the friendship and union card here. And this is where I feel you're also not asking for help. Okay, so I do feel that there are people that want to help you, but you don't necessarily reach out and ask them. I feel that normally you're helping them. All right, and it's time to just say, you know, the reliable ones, that I just feel that you need to maybe reach out, my darling, and just ask for some help. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I've actually got here surrender to play. All right, and that's what I mean when I said about bringing some joy in. It's like bringing a bit more of that lightheartedness in. All right, whether that's dancing around the kitchen or, you know, just to raise that energy up again, and just to help, because that's what I'm feeling is you do need some TLC, but to help boost you up again, boost that energy, raise the vibe is what I'm getting. Okay. I just feel that you might need to, yeah, do some play, do some things that are fun, because I feel that you have a very playful vibe. All right, I'm picking up you have a very playful vibe normally, but that's gone a bit dampened. So it's like switch that switch on again. I know it can feel challenging, but I do feel that you need to give that a go. Okay. Thought I'd pull you an affirmation as well. You can say to yourself that would help. I am centered in truth and peace. I am centered in truth and peace. That's a good one for all of us, isn't it? All right, so I hope that's helped. As I say, I can only do a little snippet of something here. If anyone wants a more in-depth reading, then please contact me on my website. Just send me a message through on there, melaniewellard.co.uk. Okay, because obviously we're on here doing just very quick, trying to talk to as many people as possible. Okay. Nope, someone just disappeared there. This is the problem, it goes. Now, I did see someone, hang on, I was drawn to someone and then you popped away. I think it was, oh, I'm glad that helped, Holly. I think it was was it Justin James I was drawn to? Would you just drop me a line? Is it Justine? Justin? Let me know if you're still around, will you? I hope that helped, Georgie. Spoke many times. I hope that has helped you. I remind you of Meryl Streep, do I? Thank you. Oh, I'm glad, Georgie. Exceptional reading. I'm glad that helped. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you're on the course. Okay, I'm still trying to find if, right, oh, Justine. Okay, lovely. I found you. Okay, you're still here. Brilliant. Sorry, I was drawn quite strongly to you, so I'm just going to pick up with you there. Okay. I'm going to use these. Let me just link in with you. Right, Justine, as I link in with you, I've got you, don't know which way to go at the moment. I've got you sort of spinning from side to side. Oh my God, do I go this way, this way, this way? I just get, whoa, stop. It's like, get me off the hamster wheel. All right, I just want to go, whoa, take a breath, slow down. Okay, getting into a state of overwhelm here. All right, so as we're talking, and this might work for all of you as well, if I can just ask you to take 3 deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and releasing slowly through the mouth. Don't overstrain, just a bit deeper than you would normally breathe. And again, breathing in through the nose, right down into your diaphragm. Breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Okay, right, I just wanted to calm your energy a bit. Okay, I feel that there's a big decision that you've got to make, and that's what's sort of overwhelming you a bit. Okay, right, let's see if we can help with that. Okay, right, it seems to be a word that's coming up a lot today. So what I got here first of all is surrender to what is. Okay, surrender to what is. That's, first of all, we have to accept, okay, this is what's going on in my life at the moment. Just accept it rather than wishing it to be different. Okay, the thing with always wishing something to be different is it's sort of a waste of time, because it is what it is. So the more we can just relax into that, and that's what I was saying about getting into the flow and just saying, okay, here it is. Now I need to find the action plan to move forward. Because I've also got for you, there seems to be a word coming up a lot today, this evening, whatever it is where you are. Surrender stubbornness. Okay, again, so it's back to what I was saying earlier about just being, we can sometimes be a bit too stubborn. Okay, we can be a bit stuck and go, I'm not going to change, because you've also got surrender frustration. And whoops, side, is that better? Surrender frustration. And this is what I mean. It's, you're getting frustrated over the situation and over having to make this decision. But again, frustration, if we let that take over, sometimes we need to just stop and just engage in some breathing, engage in calming ourselves first before we make our decision. This helps calm the frustration, because otherwise we're just seeing, you know, we've got that red mist and we can't make a decision. So it is like, you know, surrender to it as it is. Here's the decision, here's the situation. Okay, what's my action plan going forward? Because as you do this and you calm down, that's when you release some of the frustration. Okay. And there's a stubbornness of not wanting to. All right, I don't want to calm down. All right, I don't want this. And so this is what I'm feeling going on, is I don't want it to be like this. And obviously we can all get caught up with that in a million different situations. We want it to be something different. But guess what? That, it's like coming along the road and there's a big boulder in your way. Okay. And we just say, I don't want this boulder here. Move this boulder. The boulder is there. So we can sort of try and push on the boulder, but we're not strong enough, and we can put our shoulder into it and we're trying to move that boulder because we just don't want that boulder there. And the whole time someone's saying, but if you just, no, I don't want to listen to you. I'm going to move this boulder. I don't want this boulder in the way. This boulder just has to go. Make this boulder go away. And then it gets to the point where we have to accept the boulder is here. It's not going anywhere. And then guess what? As we calm down, take a step back, look at the boulder from a higher perspective, a broader perspective, we then go, hang on a minute, I can just walk round the boulder and onto my path again. But we're so focused on the boulder and not accepting that there happens to be a boulder on the path, we're blind to the fact there are other alternatives. Does that make sense? And I'm just being shown, you know, take a step back and then there's going to be a way around it. That's why I was wondering why they were showing me this analogy. My spirit was showing me this. It's because then we can go round the boulder. We go round the problem. We find another way around it. That's that saying, isn't it? That we say there'll be another way around it. Now we know where it comes from. Maybe Spirit gave that analogy to someone long ago who invented that saying. There's another way around it. So, okay, I'm just going to give you an affirmation as well. Okay. Okay, well, the affirmation you've got is, the moment I am willing to change, it is amazing how the universe brings me what I need. There we go. That's perfect for the situation. The moment I am willing to change, that's stepping back, broader view, higher view. Oh, look, I'm accepting what is. So I have to change, not wanting the boulder to move. It is amazing how the universe brings me what I need. I think that's a perfect one for all of us, isn't it? Yeah, perfect one for all of us. All right, so you need to write that down and use that affirmation daily. Okay. Okay. Oh, is the signal breaking up? Okay, well, I don't know why, so I'll just keep going. Okay. Georgie Morris. Okay, right. So I'm just going to link into the specific question that you've asked. Okay. feel a lot of sadness around this situation. Okay, Trudy. It feels like wanting to give up. Okay, it's, you know, is it worth it? I'm getting a lot of that energy around. Right, again, I've got, now here's the thing. I still feel that you need to work on this, okay? Because again, I've got someone else had this card, the win or lose card. You know, I've got to win or lose the battle. I'm right, you're wrong. You need to change and then we'll be all right. I'm afraid it has to only start with us, like that affirmation card. The moment I'm willing to change, the only person we can ever change is us. But I do feel that it needs a lot of nurture. Okay, it just feels like, would you understand if I say you've been neglecting each other? And I feel this goes both ways. All right. I feel there's some high demands going on here. You need to be different. You need to do this. And there feels like almost taking a breath and coming to the point of saying, I accept you as you are. Do I love you as you are? If I only love you if you do all these changes, then, you know, you have a more serious problem. But sometimes we get on that wheel and it's just, it'll be all right if you do this, it'll be all right if you do this. But I'm feeling it needs to go back to roots. What was it that brought you together in the first place? What was it you loved about each other in the first place? Because I am feeling this is two-way, okay? Would you understand if I feel that there's a lot of nitpicking? You will know whether that's you or not, okay? I feel it's just quite a lot of criticism going on. Because also what I've got here, look, shine. All right, it's time to shine your light on each other again, because I feel that when you were first together, there was such a lot of fun and happiness, and you just let that die a bit. All right, but I do feel that that can be restored. Okay, but you both got to do that. Both got to be willing to. I'm afraid it can only be fixed if both parties are willing to do this. And it's, again, it's what I was talking about at the beginning when I said the reading for everybody about us needing to sometimes change our perspective. It seems to be a theme going through this evening that, you know, we can say, oh yeah, it'll be all right, and I'm willing to work at it as long as you decide that you agree with me. All right, a lot of people get stuck on that one, when actually we've got to be willing to just drop all defenses. We've got to be willing to be open to, firstly, see the other person's point of view, how someone else is feeling. And then we can argue and go, but you shouldn't be feeling like this because I feel like this. But that's the whole point, isn't it? We can all do it. We can all do it. We've all been guilty of it. I feel we're moving into higher spiritual times now, where we're being asked to take higher perspectives on everything. And however, the more we resist, the harder it's going to be, in that we need to see this more spiritual view of others, understanding others. And if they disagree with us, that's okay. They're here to live their path, not ours. And if we all live the same path, we'd be lemmings. Do you know what those lemmings are? The ones that follow each other off the cliff. We'd all be just doing the same thing. I mean, I know a lot of the time it looks like, when you see everyone running down the road and they're going to work, we all look like little bugs running along, don't we? But within each of those people is a different soul. Within each of those people, that's how I see it, has a different path. There may be similarities, but they have a purpose here. And that's what I'm being shown here, okay? Right. Now, this one has just dropped out. I was just seeing you've got children card. Your life is being affected by children. I'll leave that one with you. I don't want to go into that too personally on a public forum here, okay? But you will know, all right, what that is. And because I feel that that's also the issues around children are at the heart of it as well. Okay. Yeah. So, and then I've got here, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy. We're back to that shine. So I do feel that this can be solved. It's going to take some work, but I say that when I use that word, that's probably the wrong word to use because it makes it sound like, oh my God, it's going to be really hard, when actually sometimes just breathing and letting go and just saying, let's find our way home again. You know, we've just been following down different paths. Doesn't make them the wrong paths, just different paths. I was about to use the wrong path and I was told there is no wrong path. We just go down different paths. And then we get stuck in a maze somewhere and we're trying to find back to each other. And that's what I'm being shown. I'm being shown here the two of you coming out of the maze. All right, so I do feel that you can find your way home together. All right. Yeah, okay, I just pulled you one more. Surrender to trust. All right. Trust that you can do this. It's going to take two. Maybe you'll need some mediation. Maybe you'll need some help and support. So, but it's just maybe you need some help in. And as it says, trust yourself and your decision. Okay. Take action and be confident that you've chosen the right path. There you go. That's exactly what I was saying, wasn't it? So there's their confirmation. I hope that helps. Okay. Right, let's see who else is here. Good day, May. Hi, Carol. It's Melanie. My name's Melanie, but you know, you can call me May. Okay, Carol, let's go with you. Okay, oh, I'm glad that helped, Trudy. Bless you. As I say, if anyone wants to look into their situation more deeply, please contact me and we can book in a reading. I can only touch the surface of something here, okay? And some people need more long-term help. So I do work as a coach. So the reading starts off looking at what the issue is and then using all those skills moving forward. I work with people sometimes on a monthly basis and literally help transform their lives over a year, because we like to think a reading is just going to change us. The reading is just giving you, not just, but obviously it's looking at where your life is at the moment and the possibilities, but we still need to take action. And sometimes we need help in how do we take action, because it's all well and good being given this information, but it's what do I do with it? How do I do that? And that's when we need other support. There isn't sort of a magic wand that, you know, that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do, is live our life and find answers to those challenges. Okay, so Carol. Carol Rigby. Okay, right, let's see what's going on with Carol. Okay, right. Whoa, straight away. That was powerful. They just showed me. Right, they're just showing me you opening a bottle of champagne, if that makes sense. Celebrating. All right. So either it's at the start of something or you know, something new or something completed. There's a celebration around the energy of this thing. Okay. Right. Let me just see what the. Okay. Right, I'm being shown, sorry, I was just trying to work out what it is they're showing me. I'm being shown papers being drawn up, okay? So there's an official side to this. And then a stamp, someone's sealing it, you know? So it's like, okay, it's all sorted. On your way is what I'm getting here. You're on your way, all right? So this is interesting, right? So it's the completion of one thing. So you've had to do all this sort of like sorting out stuff. Is it like a work thing, career thing, that you're starting business or something, and you're then that's, oh, I see, that's a celebration, is it, from that and then moving forward? Because I feel that it's on solid ground. Oh, that's right, you've done all the paperwork, so they're using this again as an analogy. So you've done all the work needed to set it up, but now you need to sort of be try not be too rigid with this, because I'm seeing that ideas and things could come from the side. And again, we're back to this stubbornness. Don't be too stubborn of just saying it's going to go this way. I'm being shown, be ready for ideas and help and support and You might change direction, it might, or bringing in something new. All right, so let it organically evolve, okay, and just be open to go, oh crikey, what's this? All right, let's go for it, you know, okay. Yeah, okay, you're on the right. Surrender to your soul's path. Oh, sorry, see that light shining on it a bit. Surrender to your soul's path. You are on your path. All right, this is it. Okay, it's taken. Well, you've always been on it, but this is. It feels like a dream. Okay, that's come to fruition, and it's all a bit scary. All right, but just keep going. Okay, I totally relate. All right. Maybe someone who wants to work with you or partner with you in some way, and I don't see this as an official partnership. I see it just like two people joining forces a bit. You know, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. You've also got surrender to what is. So again, don't get caught up in what can't happen at the moment. I feel that there is a need to be flexible, as I said, and I feel that you again need to just be innovative. You're very innovative. They just said you're very, very innovative. So use that. All right. I really feel you can. All right. But you've also got surrender the habit of people pleasing. Okay. So you do need to do this for the right reasons. You need to do it for you. Okay. And this is a distraction. Right. Okay. Don't get distracted by, okay, I'll put this politely, other people pulling your strings. Does that make sense? Don't get distracted by other people pulling your strings, triggering you. I feel there might be somebody around you that isn't necessarily giving you the support that you think you'd like and the support you feel they should give you. Okay, that makes sense. This feels like someone going, what are you doing? What are you doing that for? Or a bit jealousy. Just be careful not to get distracted by that. All right, this is your path. Keep on it. Keep focused. I'm seeing, like, you know, really really keep focused with this. Yeah, there you go. If you want a message from the angels, just to confirm what I just said, you see that is shine a bit, don't they, on here? Ta-da! Blessings and abundance. Okay, blessings and abundance from the angels. So there you go, my love. Yes, you are going to, this is going to be a good success for you. Right. Just an affirmation for you to be going on with. We could all do with that, a bit of that as well, couldn't we? I accept all of myself. Keep saying that. I accept all of myself. And I hate to say this because it's a message I hate getting. Don't let the self-doubt creep in. Don't let it creep in. All right, because you have got what it takes. All right, I hope that helped. As I say, if anyone wants a more in-depth reading coaching, then please get in touch. Details will be all under Joanne. Right, I love your energy, Joe, as I link in with you here. Why am I getting the Magician? Okay, what am I getting here? The Magician. High Priestess and the Magician. All right. Wow. You have the energies of both. I feel I'm being right. I feel that you're a very spiritual lady. All right. And you have the gifts of, they're showing me that, like, the Magician, the male side of the magic, and the High Priestess, the female side of the magic. And they're using that term like old magic, which is spelled with a K, I think, isn't it? Old magic. And you can, it's like you were an alchemist of some sort. Okay, wow, they're going into something quite deep here. All right, so I feel this is from your past life. Let me just see. I'm going to use the life purpose cards here. See what comes up here. And it's like you have great healing ability. All right, I'm being shown you sort of scanning somebody's body, scanning their aura. You know how I do it with somebody, and it's like you can really feel what's going on with them. Okay. I am getting, just be mindful of your own boundaries. All right. Rather than protection, but you know, putting your boundaries up. You're a bit of an empath, so you soak up other people's feelings. You need to get that sorted. If you are going into work on other people or even being in a group, just make sure you're putting up your own protective barriers, calling it in, but also expanding your own power out. And it's sometimes just saying, I will not allow any lower energies to work around me. And it's just like, put your light out, you know, and it's like putting on a big, beautiful protective jacket. I call in many different layers of protection. So that then you stand more in your power and you're not feeling quite so bombarded, all right? And then you're very clear of what's your feelings and what's not somebody else's, okay? I've got to the point now where I'm very clear of all of a sudden, if I feel a certain way, I can then ask the question straight away, hang on a minute, is this me? And then I know straight away, is this my energy or have I picked up somebody else's, and then knowing to clear it off, okay? Or whether I need to look at it because it's mine, all right? So let's see, I want to see more about your purpose moving forward. Okay, right. Well, first of all, I said asking for help. You've got to actually ask your angels, all right? So I do feel that you're going to create a stronger link, all right? So it feels like the need to work on that, and so that you can get more used to again, what that feels like. But I've also got here justice. Your career brings fairness and protection for others who need your help. So this again is where I feel that you are going to go into the line, if you're not already in the line of work of helping others. And I mentioned the healing, but do remember, healing can be brought to people. You know, I've been a healer for 30 odd years. But I had a career in something different, and I would bring those abilities into that role that allowed me to have that sensitivity to people that I worked with and the people that came into contact with me through that work, and was able to bring that to bear. We don't always have to be a healer in how we think of it. I'm going to put someone on a couch and give them some healing, okay? I feel that you're going to be able to bring this. The more you grow, it's like you're going to bring together this male and female energy of the high priestess and the magician, and you have that within you, and it's like these gifts from our past lives are now coming together for us to be able to use them. The world really needs them at the moment, okay? So because you've also then got practice, all right? So this is what I mean. It's like you're going to be developing these skills, but as you open to them and you allow them, these skills from past lives are just going to just reconnect, all right? It's like they're going to be available to you. So, but they couldn't just let you all of a sudden have it all right now, because you've got to build up that energy. It could overwhelm you, okay? So you need to still go on the learning path of building that, but it feels very exciting. And it just feels like, I do feel as well, I'm getting with that justice card, that you do like to stand up for people's rights. You hate injustice in the world. And so again, if we just take that word, that you like to see justice done, you like fairness. I feel you have a great sense of fairness about you. You could bring that into any job, okay? So you could be anything from a lawyer, you could be working in a store, and you would be working in customer services, or you would be and wanting to make sure that people are happy. Does that make sense? So don't limit yourself, okay, where this is going. It's what we see. It's where I dislike, and spirit show me a lot, we are not the labels, we're not our job, we're not our house, we're not our family even. These are things that happen to us, and things that we create and bring into our life to live our purpose through, okay? Those things are the vehicle, and we are the car, if you like. We contain all that knowledge and all that ability. And so wherever we happen to be, okay, is where we bring that gift. It doesn't have to have a particular label. We are not our job. So it's where people can go really off path and off kilter when I'm afraid in our world, we put a lot of credibility by the jobs people do. I never have, okay? I don't care if somebody is the queen or somebody is sweeping the streets. I will give them the same respect, all right? I have only ever been shown by spirit that we are all equal in the eyes of spirit. Okay, those are just the vehicles by which we are living our life. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, let's see who else we have here. Yeah, do let me know where you're calling from. It's lovely to see. Okay, Rain of Joy. Joy. Okay, straight away, my love, I'm being drawn to your name. I have a friend on the Gold Coast. I bought a selenite unicorn horn off. I haven't got it here. That's how we first got to know each other. Okay. Right, so I'm being drawn to your name, okay? And just being told you haven't had a lot of joy in your life at the moment, okay? In the last, I want to say, 18 months, 2 years, really. And you've got used to not having it there. So I'm just being told you've just forgotten, all right? And it's time to bring that back in, all right? I want to use the angel cards with you here because I feel it's on this level is the message that's for you. Okay. Have you been thinking about moving, Raina? It's like you're sort of saying, I just want to change. It's like there's something stirring in you. It's like you've got to a point of being fed up and saying there needs to be change in my life. So you're the one that's instigating it. It's like I need to stir things up a bit. All right, I'm being shown you need to stir the pot a bit, get that energy moving and make some change. So I'm not saying you definitely will, but it's like you're starting to think. Does that make sense? Excuse me. It's like you are just starting to think about it. Does that make sense? Okay. Right, yeah, because this is what I'm feeling. First of all, it's lovely to know you pulled the angelic protection card, okay? And so it's like you're being nudged. It's almost like you're getting a feel that they are sort of whispering almost to you about change needs to take place. They will never push you, they'll never force. You have to do this yourself. And you've got to do the work, but you have to do the work, okay? So it just feels like I'm getting that you're thinking about lots of things you want to change in your life. I'm getting like really stir the pot up, get that energy moving. Because you've got the transformation card. It's almost like you want to transform your whole life. Does that make sense? Or there's some need for some real transformation and change. All right. But it feels like do the work internally first. Okay. I am getting there's time to look inside and just to be able to get a real good feel on where this is going to take you. What is it I need to change? Because I don't want you to get a sense of I need to run away just to have a change of scenery. This feels like what is really good for my soul. But it does feel like it feels good, and this is what will bring some joy back into your life again. Seeing the possibilities. It's almost like just seeing the possibilities of life that I'm just getting. Pull up the blinds. I don't know why they're showing me the old, pull up the blinds and let the light in. It's like you've shut out the world a bit, and it's time to let the light in, and dust off. They're showing like it's time to, I don't know whether this means physical, I think it's more an analogy, but it's like dust everything off. It's time to take off the dust covers. It's time to open up the world, open up to change, open up to huge possibilities are there for you, but you've got to do the work. Okay, you've got to do the work to bring about the transformation. Okay, so I'm just going to see what else is here. Yeah, which is nice. But surrender to effortlessness. So when we say do the work, but it doesn't mean forced. it means getting in that flow. Just let it, you know, almost like let it happen. And it feels like there's been more force in keeping it all out. Just open those blinds and, as I say, it might be physically, I don't know, but I'm getting it's more just like let the light in, let the light of the universe in again, and go with the flow. Okay. Right. Okay. This is a bit of a, this might be part of it. Surrender resentment. So it feels like maybe this has had something to do with the fact of why you let the joy out of your life. Okay, it's time to let go. It's time to let go of resentments. That lovely picture of an umbrella flying across the field. Just let it go. Lovely analogy is you can put it all into a balloon. Put it in the basket of a balloon and visualize you're putting all your grief and your resentment and your anger and your frustrations into that, and then you undo the rope, or you might chop the rope, or you might cut the rope, and then just watch it being taken away. Okay, and then spirit take it away. All right, because sometimes it just gets like stuck energy and it's not real for us anymore. But again, we get stubborn, we get stuck, and we just say, I'm not going to forgive that person, I'm not going to let it go, I'm not going to move on, I'm not going to. The only person we're punishing, the only person we punish when we do that is ourselves, nobody else. When we don't forgive and let go, the only person that we are keeping chained to misery is ourselves. All right. And I know that triggers a lot of people about forgiveness, but forgiveness doesn't condone behavior. You're not saying what you did was okay. We're just saying, I don't want to be bogged down by this anymore. It's like an anchor. I'm being shown like an anchor that's holding us. We're trying to keep our head above water, and this anchor is dragging us down, when actually we can just reach down and take it off, and then we'll float to the surface. Okay, just going to do one more for you at the end here. There you go. Just to confirm that what I said in the beginning was right. Lovely. Bring fun into everything you do. All right. So it's that joy. Bring the joy back. All right. So I hope that's helped. Okay. Let me see. Is it nice and warm out on the Gold Coast at the moment? I'm sure it is. Does it keep freezing? I am sorry. I don't know why that is. I haven't got any problems here. So I do apologize. Anyone else seeing it freezing? Kelly Colton. Kelly Colton. Okay. What's going on with you? I'm just going to clear this energy. Clear it for everyone else as well. I don't know whether you can hear that tuning fork. Okay. Okay, I'm just doing some clearing on the rest of you as well. Just doing some clearing over your auras. Okay, just release the talking. Just be willing to release any heavy energies that you're holding on to. Okay, let's see, Kelly. So say if anyone wants a reading or help in their life in any way, then just contact me afterwards. Send me a note. You can book in a full reading. I do hour sessions, 2 hour sessions, 3 hour sessions. A lot of people book me for 2-3 hours because then I can do a really in-depth and also help with some coaching and help them actually make sense of the reading, and we can set up an action plan for next steps. And then they work with me on an ongoing basis to really transform their lives. There's only so much you can do with a reading, because you then got to take action with that information, and that can be the tough bit. So Kelly, let's see what's going on with you. Right, I'm being shown here that you're on, there's like another door that you could go through. All right, I'm just feeling that an opportunity has either come to you or it's coming to you, because it's sort of right here to your side. Okay, and you're hesitant. I don't know whether that's for me. And I want to say, so if it's some sort of offer that's come up, or someone's speaking to you about the possibility of something, I'm getting that word, the possibility of something, do explore it, please. All right, don't just say no. I feel you should take it to its conclusion, and that conclusion could be that you go, you explore it and you investigate it and you find out everything about it, and then go, that's really not for me. But try not to say no at this point. Okay, it's certainly be open to opportunities. All right. All right, let's see. Okay. Right, you've also got a bit of advice here. Stop. All right, and I'm feeling this. This goes hand in hand with this card, fill the well. All right, now, this feels like you are depleted. All right, so again, I'm feeling this is being drawn to some self-care here. All right, and it just feels like before you do go rushing off and doing anything new, it just feels like just stop and look to yourself. All right, because I just feel you've got to share your gifts, but with this I feel you've been doing it too much. All right, with these three together, what I'm being told, this is about your well-being. Okay, you've just been giving too much, and I'm just getting hands up, stop. All right, so I know it says showing a shark in the water there. That just shows that that's it just, your energy's getting low, and you want to make sure that you just say, what do I need? What are my needs at the moment? How can I fill the well? The well is us. You cannot give from an empty well. And I just feel you've just given and you've given and you've given and you've given. And, you know, if you're looking at a petrol tank and it's just gone down and down and down and down, and you need to plug into the tank. And so I just felt you need to take some time out, and just be asking, what is it I need? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So even from the angels here, take charge and take action. And I feel this is twofold. It's like you need to address you first, and then you can look to these other opportunities. All right, because they're talking about the sacred plan. It feels like opportunities coming into your life, if not there already, are part of this. But it's like you need to rest up before you go on the journey. All right, take some time out, just recharge your batteries, fill the tanks, fill the well, all those things. All right, and so it's like you've got two messages going on here. So before you keep going rushing off, and then you've really got to take a step back. All right, and just charge those batteries up again. All right, and then you're off and running. All right, but just be more mindful of that, of not waiting till you get to that point again. All right, you need to be in more of a balance. Okay, because you've got here, surrender your desire to control people. And I do feel that sometimes in giving, you're trying to look after everybody, you're trying to maybe run people's lives a bit, and do it for them, fix it for them. You know, it's time to just let go the reins a bit. All right, because yeah, you've got surrender stress, and that's what I'm getting, is that's why you've got an empty well. All right, you've got to let go of that. Okay, let people can be there to help if they ask for it, but just let go the reins a bit. Look to yourself, look to sorting this out. Okay, and then you then you can see new things coming into your life. All right, because you've also got surrender obsessive thinking, and I just feel it's going round and round and round. That's what the stress is. It's just taking on too much of things that you can let go of. All right, so I'll stop there. I don't want to go into the personal bits of that. Okay, I wouldn't do that on public forums. So I hope that has helped. Oh, well, that's good. Glad, Joanne, that fits. Thank you, Raina. You're welcome, Carol. Okay. I'm glad you're healing yourself, Joe. That's good. I'm just going past everyone's messages who I've already done. You are welcome, Raina. That's really good. You're turning your life around. Okay, Tara La Spina. Have I pronounced that right? La Spina? Spina? Sorry if I've pronounced it incorrectly. Tara. Okay, Tara. As I say to everyone, please look at my details, melaniewellard.co.uk. Go and have a look at my website. I'd love to know what you think of it. So I only had it built this year. Shows all the different things that I do. I'm multifaceted. Okay, I picked up Tara for you. I've got the romance cards here, so I'm being drawn. Okay, you've enrolled on some study. Okay, I will look at that as well. Right, study. This is going to, okay, this is going to take you far. I do feel that this is study for a particular career, is it? I'm being shown you've got a fabulous brain. They're showing you like with a big brain, okay? And I feel that you are very good at this, all right? So please have faith in yourself. Yeah, sorry, if you have any doubts, stick with it, okay? You got the stick with it card, all right? See it through to the end. If you wanted any more, look forward, stick with it, all right? So there's your path, and it might feel a bit treacherous, okay, that you're on the edge, but just keep focused on the goal, all right? Keep focused on the goal because you are going to do brilliantly, okay? And I do feel you've got here as well, invest in your spirit. So I do feel this is going to be a spiritual journey as well. Okay, you're going to learn so much about yourself. So it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster, and that's okay. All right, because through this we should, when we do any form of study, we should learn about ourselves as well. All right, because it's our journey is on that. And sometimes I'm certainly shown by spirit that it's actually sometimes more important than the study. It's how we deal with it, the ups and the downs, how we keep going, facing our fears of failure, of not knowing enough, of not doing enough. Okay. Yeah, so certainly going in the right direction. But do you mind? I just want to look quickly at this because just wondering why they're taking me to these romance cards. So I'm just going to pull you a card and see what it says with this. Oh, okay. So I'm going to give this to you. You've got the honeymoon card, all right. Right, they're telling me this is also to do with your study. All right, to start with, it'll be really, really exciting. And it's like, woohoo, I'm doing it. And then it might get a bit tough, okay? So what they're showing me here is, I wondered why they wanted me to come to these romance cards. So I'm actually feeling this isn't necessarily to do with romance, all right? They play tricks on me here, so I shouldn't assume. What they're saying is, with this study, do allow yourself to, you'll get over that honeymoon period, and then it's going to be a lot of study to do. That's when the work sets in. That's when the real relationship starts. They're saying that you're going to go on a journey of a relationship with yourself. The honeymoon is with you, okay? And remember that everyone has the honeymoon, and then you come back to reality, all right? And some people, all they focus on is the day. So it would be like the enrollment day rather than the wedding day. And it's exciting beforehand, and the planning and leading up to it, and then the honeymoon. And then, as they say, the honeymoon's over, because we always have to come down to reality, all right? You don't float around on a gondola always, all right? So, and I'm getting this with your course, is, you've taken on a challenge here, and you will do it, all right? Please keep going with it, okay? I'm just seeing if there's anything else for you here. Yeah, just be honest with yourself. as you go through, and make sure you ask for support and help. So if all of a sudden you find yourself in a couple of months' time going, oh my God, I can't do this, it's too hard. Remember this conversation, all right? You can do it, all right? You are, yeah, this is your way forward, all right? Okay, I'm just going to leave you with this because I just pulled a life purpose card for this. And you've got light and love, all right? Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. This is going to be partly through your studies, all right? So you are on the right path. You are going to be supported, but keep your eye on that goal, all right? So even if it feels like it's all getting a bit tough, remember this conversation when you're thinking, oh, I can't do this, because you can. You're absolutely up to the task. You are going to do it really well. I do feel there's an element here of a bit of low self-esteem sometimes, of thinking you're not good enough. So you are totally up to this task, all right? And so enjoy it as well, because sometimes we do get caught up and we find it tough, so we're not necessarily enjoying the journey. So yeah, there you go. Let go worry, surrender worry about it. All right. So I hope that's answered your question. And I probably should be signing off now. It's freezing, is it? I am sorry, there's not a lot I can do about it. I've got a full signal here, so it could just be Facebook itself or the signal there, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Raina, for your hug. That's lovely. You're welcome, Kelly. You're welcome, Tara. Mel. DeJong Henry, have I pronounced that correct? Another Melanie. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Just going to clear that energy. Oh. Right, Mel, I'm picking up tears around you. Does that make sense? Anguish is the word I'm being given here. Feeling sometimes in a real state of anguish. I am sorry. I'm sending you some healing as we speak. Okay, and I'm just calling that in because I'm just being shown here, asking angels just to wrap you, and they're just wrapping you think of it like a big blanket of wings, okay? Like to hold you like a child is what I'm getting here. So I'm going to use these cards for you. You've been having a tough time of it, haven't you, my love? Right. I am being shown here coming out, so that light at the end of the tunnel, they're sort of showing as you come out, you're literally there. So it feels like you've been through a really tough time, but it feels like, it's almost like it's just been one big challenge after another. And they're saying that you've done really, sorry about the phone going off. They're saying that you have you've won this, okay? You have actually won the day. Okay. Spirit calling. Okay, there you go. I just said about the angels, your guardian angel is with you, okay? Do ask for help, all right? So I do feel just sit quietly, you don't have to go into deep meditation, and just call them in, all right? Yeah, so you're definitely getting this. Trust the universe. You've got there, trust the universe, all right, my love? I just see you coming out of this tunnel, and you're like at the end, you're just about to step out into the sunlight, and there's just this beautiful sunrise. Okay, beautiful, beautiful sunrise. And it's like, oh, I found my way out. All right, but I can feel your exhaustion. Okay, so again, like I said, you've also got here ask and receive. Ask and receive. All right, so you do need to, I feel this is asking spirit, the angels, but also asking people around you for some help. All right, I do feel that you can be a real trooper, and it's like, I can do this all by myself. Okay, I'm okay, I'm fine. All right, I don't allow people around me to use the word fine. The minute they say I'm fine, I say, come on, tell me what the real problem is. Because usually when we say I'm fine, it means I'm not really. We just can't bring ourselves to talk about it, and we need maybe someone to dig a bit more. Sometimes we don't, but a lot of the time I found we do. Okay, yeah. So you've even got vulnerability and freedom card here, and I just feel you need to be letting some people know. You need to be letting people know what's going on with you. All right. Let people know, let them help. All right. You're being asked to call in the angels and friends around you. All right. Oh my goodness, look, I pulled another pack. You're getting this message big time. Talk to God. It's just, they're just confirming what I've said. It's time to maybe link in and trust with a higher power. Okay. Is there anything else here? Blow off some steam. All right. I do feel you've got to let this out. Talk to someone. Cry it out. Scream it out. Go in the middle of nowhere and have a good scream, or punch a pillow. All right. You do need to get rid of some of this pent up energy, if that makes sense. Because once we do that, then you can step out and we feel that we've offloaded. All right. We've released. Okay. Yeah. You've got to surrender the stress. Okay. You're getting the same message from everywhere. All right. Got the feeling alone card, and I just feel that you're feeling a bit isolated, but I'm getting that you're not really, that there is people you can reach out to. And certainly you're never alone. Okay. You're never alone. And sometimes we have to accept that we might physically feel alone, but often it's because we've disconnected from spirit, we've disconnected from source, because we're never alone. All right. So I hope that has helped some of you. If you would like to book a reading with me, then please contact me on my website, melaniewellard.co.uk. I will see you next week, same place, same time. And I wish you all well. Bless you. Bye.